Yeah, so this is a rent strike, and it's a rent strike that currently two buildings are undertaking. It's a rent strike that the tenant associations have that they voted to take, and it's a withholding of rent. So as opposed to like a debt strike where it's tenants who could not pay rent and were leveraging their debt by withholding the application for rent relief, this is tenants using the tactic that has been used for decades, if not longer, of withholding rent. And these two particular buildings that are doing it, they both are buildings that Veritas has defaulted on the loans for, but there's also been other issues that are going on. So for example, at both buildings, there are active notices of violation issued by the city. The strike is motivated by some urgent issues going on in the buildings, and also has an eye towards like, hey, look, our building may be changing hands, and we need to have a seat at the table in terms of who the next landlord might be. The VTA sent a demand letter a day after the strike started on June 1st to the COO of Jeff Jordan of Veritas, listing out, hey, look, these are the proposals to open up negotiations from the two respective buildings.
Well, it seems like the most likely buyer, if it's not Veritas buying back their own buildings, would be another institutional investor. And so I guess I'm wondering what the difference would be to the tenants, and how they would try to influence that. How would this help them if the most likely outcome is a very similar buyer profile it ends up with the buildings?
Yeah, I mean, that's the fear, that's the concern. It's always tough to see how things may unfold until you actually assert those demands publicly. So I think the VTA is trying to say to potential buyers, hey, look, if you are looking at this portfolio or looking at our building to try and buy, like, know that these are our demands, know that this is what we would want to be able to have a say in. And this is what we're willing to do to assert that voice. We're willing to go on the strike.